Hello, I'm Michael Norton of M16 Ministries. Mark 16 Ministries is a Jesus Christ, biblically centered, special forces, healing, spiritual warfare, and evangelistic ministry that works in cases involving the supernatural and the occult. I'm a Christian minister and counselor. I work with souls that are spiritually afflicted, souls that have been fractured by childhood trauma for the pure intent of mind control and occult programming and spiritual abuse. And I work in cases involving demonic oppression and possession of the soul. And I'm in a season right now of my counseling where I started getting people involved with near-death experiences. So I have a whole spectrum of stuff I experienced involving the supernatural. And this is my day-to-day job. It's kind of interesting, it's kind of fun. So to be perfectly clear, for the things I'm doing with the occult, I'm not an exorcist or a demonologist. These titles are reserved for Roman Catholic ministers, pretty much Roman Catholic priests, not so much the laity. However, the laity have moved into demonology and have been, certified with Roman Catholics. However, on the fringe, the paranormal investigators we see on TV, a lot are calling themselves demonologists now, and they're not. They're demonology based on myth and other weird things that have infiltrated in different faiths and stuff, and not so much a true demonologist like a Roman Catholic have the background and knowledge of what's going on and the depth of the history of the tradition. So be careful when you call it a demonologist. I'm not a demonologist, primarily because I am not Roman Catholic. However, I'm biblically trained to understand what's going on with these supernatural spirits and what they are and what the differences are. So, again, I'm a non-denominational Christian who is networked to Roman Catholic exorcists, so if I need something or information, we talk to each other. I do not perform exorcism rituals. Again, that's specifically for the Roman Catholic faith. I do what's called Mark 9:29 prayer ministry, and you can go look that one up. With cases that involve possession or hardcore cases of occult and stuff, it goes back to Mark 9:29. These come out with prayer and fasting. And it's a very different form of prayer and spiritual warfare that Jesus is kind of called out there in that Gospel of Mark. I also consult other ministries that have stepped into this area of supernatural warfare, because a lot of stuff that churches come up with, they get stuff they understand, they make it doctrinal. And like, we have the secret answer to this, and they don't. It becomes a man-given law-based thing. So I kind of like try to stay out of those little frails, because they get ugly when you consult churches about that, and they want to stick to what they believe, and it's dangerous. So I kind of just hang out and make videos instead, my way of educating, and write my blogs. So that's just a little background on me. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. I'm off and on depending on my work schedule. I always try to crank out information for you guys. So with no further ado, let's talk some supernatural ministry.
How's it going?
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
How you feeling?
There's a lot of stuff here.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm a little freaked out, honestly.
Is anything right off the bat?
Well, there's a lady that I've been hearing saying, "Get out of my house," screaming at me. She doesn't want anybody in here. She's pissed. She's screaming, "Get out of my house! Get out of my house!"
Should we do a quick little walkthrough around here?
Yeah, let's do a walkthrough. So there's a couple places.
That lady is really pissed, though. She's following us around.
Why is she still here?
We have her.
Cindy
What the hell?
Casa.
I just kept
Okay,
hearing
here
her
we
say,
go.
"I have her baby," too. I don't know what the that means, but it's a bad spirit. When I have that bitch's baby, I have that bitch's baby.
Johanna
Demon.
was pregnant.
Hello.
Her father
Good
didn't
gosh.
approve, so he had
They
her
don't get it yet.
boyfriend killed. And then she was so distraught that she poisoned her father and committed suicide in the club.
Spirit of suicide, another
Started
demon.
getting freaked
Check.
out when
That
Cindy
too already.
was rattling off all these things that she was hearing and feeling and seeing. When we were doing our own investigation without Cindy, we weren't really getting a lot, and things have been kind of quiet. Cindy came in like a freaking whirlwind.
I'm gonna do some automatic
Yeah,
writing.
there's a
here.
demonic antenna.
So how that
So
works
it's going
is
crazy.
basically I start writing and it's coming out in real time. So I'm seeing it as you're seeing it. I'm not hearing it first and then writing it. It's just coming out.
It's coming out, right? She's not hearing it, it's coming out. Something's in control. That's an oppression. That is not a
we use
gift.
psychic
Here we
mediums
go.
and investigations just to see what they get, but they can lead to interesting results in an investigation. So she does something called automatic writing, and we're going to kind of use her the same way we use our equipment. She's an extra tool to use on the
Yeah,
investigation.
you're a seance. You're having a seance with a demon.
Then
It's not a
it might
tool.
help us
This
focus
is
our
demonic.
investigation and get some more answers.
Oh no, this is up. I just heard hit the woman in front of you. Hit the woman in front of you. Hit her.
Who's in front of me or
You.
me?
Hit the woman in front of you.
Who's telling you to say this?
I have to get back into it.
Oh gosh.
Did you ever get sick working in this field? Get sick physically?
Oh, well, like, you feel tired, yeah, or headaches or dizziness.
Because they just said you're not gonna, you shouldn't be doing this, you're gonna get sick, they're gonna make you sick. Well, I hope it's not a prediction. I'm not saying that it is.
Yeah, they already warned her to make her sick. Katrina is known for reviling angels, which means the demonic. She confronts them and fights with them, and that in Jude is called reviling angels. That's wrong.
I hope it's not a prediction. I'm not saying that it is. I'm not saying it is. I just hope it's not something.
See right there.
Or they could just be threatening.
I was in ministry. It's not a ministry assignment.
Do you just not like
I would break the assignment right there. But these guys are just listening to it and taking it all in.
I don't want the bitch talking to me. She's a whore.
Talking about me?
Yeah. It's not good. Like, they don't want us here in general, right?
Because she reviled them earlier in the episode.
This feels human.
She reviled the demonic.
It didn't feel human.
And so they're taking her on now, and she has no clue what she's taking on.
Okay.
None of these people have a clue. They wouldn't be there if they did.
Here, but around the area, and we allowed them to like enter this building. So it is a portal, because it's not just people here, it's from around here. So whatever is going on here, there are a lot of spirits coming from a lot of different places. It's not.
So it's a ritual site.
So what opened the portal?
This is awful. The portal was here before you existed. It came here from another place. Do portals ever move, or can they like shift?
Think about it, they can be really opened anywhere by anyone.
If I use
it's a ritual
to
site.
communicate with a demonic entity, this is now a portal. I could use anything that I want. That's
not this guy. He's on all the.
Why there's been
This is just. Oh, it just gets worse.
Why that would,
Not this guy.
Okay, this is getting weird. Okay, so what they're saying is we control the opening of the portal, and they opened it more when they knew more people were going to be coming here, because they like to with people.
Where is the portal located?
When more people come, it's the paranormal is
There are two upstairs
putting
and
salt
one
on the
down
wound,
here.
and
That's
it
what
gets
I got.
coming in more. It's just
The
crazy.
one down here is below.
But they're
It's
experts. They don't
below.
catch
The
that
two
part.
upstairs are near windows, so there must be openings near windows somewhere upstairs. I haven't been up there, so I'd like to go up there and see.
Cindy felt very strongly that there is this inhuman presence that lingers here.
Ooh, I think this feels worse than downstairs.
Really?
The medium. It feels bad up here. I don't like this at all.
What are you feeling, Cindy?
It just feels heavy. I feel less comfortable up here. Do you know if a guy ever dropped dead in here? Just dropped? Because I just see a guy dropping dead. But I feel like maybe it's right around here.
Two guys got in a fight in the bathroom. He fell down, he hit his head on the radiator, and died on the floor of the bathroom.
Okay. All right.
No, there's things here too that the demons already knew happened, so it's not.
What did they tell you the room with the windows was again?
They could be little demons just knew it happened and tell her,
Yeah.
it's just
It's
weird.
not, I don't feel anybody that came in here opened it like they think they did. I feel it's always been open, and they're just with people. Okay.
They're doing what?
Okay, now they're talking about how the portals came. Yeah.
More
that's
demonic
what it
spirit
is.
writing.
They came when
Are you
the
a
ground
demon?
broke. It has something to do with breaking this ground.
So once they broke ground, it was pretty much
That's
all
when
hell broke loose.
Yeah, I feel negative. I feel like those forces that control these portals are negative.
Is there anybody
think.
that's here with us and that would be a target for them?
Jack.
Oh yeah?
This stuff shouldn't even be like how bad is this? This is demonic writing stuff. This stuff should be just
I don't like
prayed over
this.
and burned. She is a portal right there. It's just so ridiculous about this. They're not catching what they're opening or doing.
Gotten himself into.
She's like a mobile radio.
He'll see. And it says he'll lose his sight for a time, but then regain it. I don't like this presence at all.
What does it say?
I don't believe it. I just think they're with you. Basically saying you're just not going to have the energy.
Now the demons tell me to be made ill. Unfortunately, it probably will happen because
shouldn't they? If I'm
they're willfully exposing themselves to demonic.
Shouldn't they like what we do?
And it will take a very long time. These guys ever wanted to leave this stuff? Probably a year or longer for the operations to start showing up their house. Stop.
But this is one evil.
I know they have stuff going on at their homes. They have to, because this is not intelligent at all. There's no wisdom demonstrated in this show at all. So all these people have to have spiritual stuff going on. I don't care how much little sage they burn and walk around with. It's not, there's something messed up with this.
You're going to struggle because of all of the negative stuff around you. But this is one evil presence in one portal.
And this is the inhuman negative.
Inhuman. It's a demon.
Yeah.
Inhuman negative.
I don't know.
See, that's what you get with this garbage demonology stuff that's outside of what
psychologically it could really mess you up.
It's biblical based, and I'm not just being intolerant. It's just I know from these battles that's what truth is.
Honestly, I don't like it.
Demons lie, and they're presenting a bunch of lies here.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's all a lie.
There's something going on here, that's for sure.
Really?
I don't know. Kind of spooked.
Dude, this.
Sort of leaving. You definitely were hitting on some
You wonder why they're
were,
here. Okay, they're making a TV show, but that's not why they're here.
The dressing room.
They're drawn here. They're obsessed here. They can't walk away from this. They can't walk away from this like a crackhead can't walk away from crack. It's not meant to be mean. That's what this is. They're sucked into an obsession they cannot part with.
Found dead.
All these people.
And then where I told
and again,
it out, but you said you felt like
that notebook of hers. If that girl ever walks away from spirit writing,
and that supposedly is where
there's going to be stuff coming out of her. It's not going to be pretty. And she's going to have to renounce that book, and then she's going to have to burn it while she's doing it.
Pretty much.
This is not fun and games. And one day she may wake up and find out she's not in control. Those things always turn.
I really don't think so. I think
they don't like
if they were able to do that,
being controlled by people. They're the master of the people.
I don't think it's possible. I think this is just going to be the way this place is forever. And honestly,
not to be cleansed. Just quit having paranormal people come and cleanse it.
On top of it, it's still going to be there. It's not going anywhere.
Not to be cleansed.
Maybe just the act of breaking into the earth that did it, that opened it.
It would take some time, but it'd have to be shut down. Keep all the paranormal people out of it. We're jacking this place up. Okay, some wrap up and conclusion to all this. A couple things we walked away with. One, we saw in these paranormal shows, there's a provocation of demons that's used all the time in paranormal. Zach Bagans made it big. Ghost Hunters made it big. It's a bad idea. We don't antagonize the demonic. It's called reviling of angels. The demonic are actually fallen angels. They're the grunt level soldiers of fallen angels. And in any case, we don't revile them. There's protocols we use to deal with the demonic, and stirring them up and making them angry is not one of them. We use spiritual authority over them to make them leave is what we do. And so that's why in response we saw in the show, the demons kept spirit writing that they're going to get sick. They meant it. It's like they don't care about human life. That was not an empty threat. Unless something came in to break the assignment, and I'm not talking about a Wiccan, I'm not talking about a Sage Waver, like, whoa, it's going to go away, it's going to disappear. That's not going to work. They have to repent and renounce what they reviled and then go to Jesus for help. That's how it comes free. They may fire some warning shots or little demons. If they're not little demons, they might just go for the jugular vein. These things are nasty and bring sickness, deadly sicknesses, terminal illnesses. I've seen it before. And like I said, we have cases like where shadows pass through people and people got sick, all right? This is not something you mess with. As for the spirit writing, anybody that's involved in the occult, tarot cards, Ouija boards, it's not paganism. It's not New Age. It's the occult. Once you're contacting the dead, you're stepped in the occult. We have, let me look up real fast, I don't have it on my mind. We have Deuteronomy 18:11. Let no one among you who sacrifices his son or daughter in the fire, practices divination or conjuring, interprets omens, or practices sorcery, casts spells, consults a medium, familiar spirit, or inquires of the dead. Well, whoever does these things is detestable to the Lord, and because of these detestable things, the Lord your God is driving out the nations before you. Okay, that is, don't mess with this stuff. Do not. So when they have the little Ouija boards out, or they have the little devices they're talking with, that's all an abomination to God. It's detestable to God. I don't care what you say or what, universal churches try to bring Jesus in with Buddha, make them side by side. No, that's bad. Jesus is the ultimate authority in this. It's just what it is. You call me intolerable Christian, call me what you want, but I've seen these dark level battles. I've been through them. I've been on speed dial. I've been on the text at 3 in the morning when people are just, you haven't seen these people, are breaking down, they're falling apart, their lives are destroyed, at least they think they are. God's putting it back together, and when the demonic's coming out, it's not pretty. When you renounce spirit writing, when you renounce tarot cards, or if your angelology is another one that the Christians get sucked into. I don't know how they get brought into this one. It's still angel cards, and some other versions of it. Just stay away from it, because you have allowed yourself to be subjugated to that, and that's what. It's harder to get rid of the demons. It's not just a deliverance ministry that kicks them out. It doesn't just happen. Why is this still happening? It could take months to years to get your life back after you've renounced it. And in some cases, depending on how hardcore, like this girl went who was making money off it too. Now she's sowing money into the demonic, right? There's all these attachments she doesn't see happening of her life. It's not just renouncing just the spirit writing and the conjuring. It's all this other stuff she's allowed into her life that's going to take a long time to get it out. And even when the spirits lost all their legal rights, like it could take a year for them to leave, and then she's going to just go through nightmares of apparitions, show up at her house, horrible things. This is not stuff to play with, and it's never, the ugly side is never shown on TV of people that want to leave this. And that's why I say, don't even send me the emails like you're being intolerant, because you haven't sat through sessions where these people are just bawling, think their life's over, because these things won't leave. So if you want to call me intolerant Christian, go ahead. You have no idea what's going on in these people's lives, and they want out. It won't let them out. That's the whole thing. It takes special ministry to get rid of these things and to make them eventually leave, and they do. But it's hardcore and it's not pretty. So if you're a Christian involved in the occult, a Christian witch, sorry, you've been deceived. You've been lied to by a spirit. If you're a Christian involved in the paranormal, get out of it quickly. It's detestable. I don't care what you think you're doing. If you're leading investigations, you're part of the paranormal now. Get out. If, I'm on the ministry side. I don't do paranormal stuff. I don't go out with paranormal people if I'm called. If I'm called out to investigate a site, I'll take my own team. The ministry team will pray up. We'll actually ask God if we even belong there, if we even show up. But we're not going to bring these little meters and stuff. We just walk through the house and get a sense of the temperament of the house. Something spiritual is going on. And it's all through spiritual discernment with Jesus. We don't bring any instruments. You don't need them. That's what's so ridiculous. These people are obsessed with just hearing from the dead or the demonic. They're obsessed. That's why they have these instruments. The people that create these instruments are obsessed. There's something really wrong. There's an illness there they can't break off from. It's like an addiction. Look at it for what it is, okay? It's an addiction. And if you're a Christian, it's detestable by God. Get out, repent, and get out. And I hope it goes smoothly to repent and get out for you, because sometimes it doesn't. You've already allowed yourself into some of these things. Anyhow, like I said, people said, you don't offer prayers, people get out. I don't think a prayer over a video is going to get them out. It takes work, a lot of work for the people to push all this stuff out of their lives, because there's stuff on their bookshelves, stuff in their house, trinkets, defiled stuff they brought in. It takes a while to cleanse it, to figure out where everything's at and how to get rid of it all, and how much is infiltrated into the family and the thoughts and your Christian process or your faith and belief, how it has to be pushed out. And there's other factors too. So it's just not that simple. The simple thing is to resist the sin and the lust of wanting to go do spiritual investigations. It's that. So I hope you guys learn from this, and like I said, I'll keep putting more stuff out as I see it. But I wasn't really looking for good material, because paranormal stuff's over and over. So I saw the spirit writing, I had to jump on this one. This is a good topic to deal with. I don't want to talk about how nasty it gets when it happens, when the stuff gets kicked out, but it's nasty, and I just pray if you guys are getting into this, or just you get out quickly. Get out quickly while it gets any worse, any more entanglements. Until then, this is Michael Norton from the M16. God bless you guys. Have a good one.